All right, now we're about to remove the center console. Put the gear shifter into neutral to get it out of your way. Pull up and back. Get the electrical controls on the back. Put your finger underneath, hold and pull up on the wood grain, up and back. Disconnect the electrical controls in the back. If you have heated seat controls, there'll be 3 connections. If you do not have heated seats, there'll only be 2. Then you have 2 screws on the bottom. Pull up on the little fabric. And then you have 2 10-minute bolts. Disconnect the plug for the cigarette lighter. Nine little screws to remove on the inside of the armrest cover. Careful not to drop those little screws. Push the AC vents out. And it's out. All right, when doing this, you want to make sure that you have extra fabric wherever possible. You want extra fabric because it's easier to remove fabric than it is to add fabric. Now remember, this is there's a piece of plastic that needs to go here. The actual storage container needs to go down in here. So I might have to trim this away, but that's okay because I can trim away the foam and leave the quilted fabric, and it'll fit snug. If I cut too much away, you're gonna see this on the sides, and we don't want that. So take your time, measure. You know how they say measure twice, cut once, 20 30 times if you need to, right? Measure as many times as you need to before you cut. This fabric is not cheap. All right, let's go. So now I have the center console wrapped, the sides. I'm happy with that. At some point, I'm going to test fit the center garnish and the recess for the armrest. But right now, I'm going to work on making this area complete. I'm going to also test fit the AC vents to make sure that I don't need to take out more fabric, or at least take the backing off of the fabric to make it to where that can fit in like factory. I'm gonna work on this portion here right now. When I left last, I was taking this down to the car to test fit and also test the AC vents, right? That was the plan. Now, if I'm honest with you, when I put it in the car, I didn't like it. And here's why. So the blue does not appear anywhere else in the car, at least not down low, right? Not only that, once this is complete, it's gonna have the armrest portion. And if this was blue, I would feel like the blue had to travel into the top of the armrest. And I don't like that, right? So if I'm honest with you, I don't even like the separation between the center console and the armrest. So what I'm going to do, since I have to replace the leather on the top anyway, what I'm going to do is have the quilted leather come up into the side, and then we'll just keep this smooth leather all the way down. Fun fact, so this is the Le Mans fabric from Recaro. It comes in, they offered it in the Supra. It was an option in the Supra to have Recaro seats, and it had the confetti material in the center. All right, so the method to the madness here is I'm going to use the staples to keep it right where I want it. And I'm going to start on one side, make one side perfect, then measure and cut the other side to mirror the original side, or the first side. All right, here we go. All right, so just want to show you what I'm doing right now. I'm using the heat gun to warm up the fabric and to warm up the glue. When the leather is warm, it stretches easy. I want it to contour to all those little crevices. All right, so spray adhesive on the sides, staples on the bottom. All right, I'll do that all the way up on both sides. Slight trimming was done here, and I will probably trim some more. I'm probably going to trim off all of this piece here, which is why I'm stapling it on the sides. Now, I stapled on the bottom as opposed to stapling this way because I don't want it to protrude. All right, so that's why the staples are on the bottom. Staples are right here in the crease. Obviously, there's better ways of doing it. You can send it to get it done professionally, or if you were doing one solid fabric, you could wrap the fabric from this side all the way around, and then you wouldn't need to worry about this. But I have a lot of things that I'm trying to do with this fabric, so I wanted to utilize as much of the fabric as I could. So, and I actually like the way it came out. So what I'm gonna do is, when it's all said and done, there should be fabric here, leather here, and then it will be a smooth transition. Boom. Smooth transition on that side. All right, let's keep going. All right, so now it's time to test fit the pieces that go in to the center console. So I did all of the trimming. And that's what I was looking for. Nice, tight, factory fit. I might need to do some trimming here, but other than that, I like it. Okay, so now it's time to move on to the armrest portion of the center console. So since I have to replace this anyway, what I'm going to do is take the fabric off and practice. Nice, one more time. We're gonna leave this smooth leather, and this is gonna be quilted leather. It's gonna match the center console itself. Okay, smooth leather and then quilted on the side.